Ron here with Rooted in Love Urban Homestead. Thanks for hanging out with us a bit today. So today we're going to talk about how you care for your seedlings once your seeds have started to sprout.
So we're going to talk about our tomato seedlings today. We planted them on February 17th. So they've been sprouted about 2 weeks, I guess. They're doing really well. It's time to water here in a minute. But I was just going to show you a little bit of our high-tech grow room. Not. So we have some grow lights. Have a bed rail and a painting stick to hold things up.
Use what you got.
That's right. So we've got it in here. I've got a little fan that blows on them to make them stronger. So here's our seedlings. They're doing really well. I started putting a little bit of fertilizer in them last week, and it's time to water them again with half-strength fertilizer, and I use just a Miracle Grow type water soluble fertilizer. So this is our brandy ones over here, brandy boy here, and this tray is all Cherokee purple. They're looking good and healthy. Nice dark green. Over here we have some Amish paste. We've got 12 of those, and then we've got 3 sun gold cherry tomatoes over here. They're starting to wilt because they need water.
And don't forget about our leeks and onions.
Oh, that's right. Back here we have leeks started and some onions. These are a Vidalia strain of onion. We can't call them that because we're not in Vidalia County. So yeah, now we're going to take them in to the kitchen and water them. So I'm going to mix up some fertilizer and some water, and we're going to water the tomatoes from the bottom. So that means I'll have to take this out, pour the water in, put this back in there. So this fertilizer I'm using, it's like Miracle Grow, it's just a different brand. It's 17, 18, 28. So the nitrogen is 17. Phosphate is 18, and the potash, however you say that, is 28. So I'm going to use it half strength. So normally you use a tablespoonful in a gallon. I'm going to use a half a tablespoon. It's so little it's kind of hard to measure that small amount. So we'll put that in there. And I'm going to use a little bit of warm water to get it mixed up. I don't want to put super cold water on the tomatoes right now, being so small. I'll take this top tray out. They look really healthy, but they're starting to wilt because they need water. I'm going to pour water in this tray, maybe a third of the way full. And then you just set this back in there. And move it out of the way. And that'll have to sit for about 15 minutes or so. When it gets wet on the top, then we know it's time to dump the water out. You don't want them too wet either. So our tomatoes have been bottom watering for about 15 minutes or so. And I don't know if the camera can catch it, but the top here is wet. So that's when you know it's ready, you know, that it's fully watered. So these are good and wet. So I'm going to take this off and dump out the excess water. Be better to do this outside, but we're inside today. So I'm just getting this over the sink where it doesn't make a mess. And this a little bit of excess water I'm just going to dump out because you don't want them sitting in water. They're nice and wet, and that's all you need. You don't want them sitting in a bunch of water. So that's how we watered our tomato seedlings. We water them from the bottom, just like I showed, with a little bit of fertilizer because that seed starting soil has no nutrients in it. So this weekend, or maybe before, I'll be up potting those into some bigger cups with some regular potting soil, and they should really take off then.
So we hope that you have found this video helpful, and we hope your seedlings are doing well. We'd love to hear about it in the comments. So let us know how your seedlings are doing and what you planted from seed. May all you do be rooted in love. Until next time.
See ya.